Hey guys, this is Gaming Chick, and you're watching my video game vlog number 10. I almost forgot. Yeah, I'm drinking my Kickstart again. So, what I'm going to talk about, I'm probably not going to talk about too long, but maybe a little longer. This one I haven't completed all the way, but, it still left an impression that was both good and bad. I'm going to be talking about Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Hold up. I'm be back. Okay. Yeah. So, a lot of people have mixed things on Skyward Sword. I mean, on the hand, it's really cool. You know, can do like a lot of motion controls, and also in the dungeons, there's statues where you can save your progress at. So if you have to stop in the middle of a dungeon, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. And when Twilight Princess started the trend of that, or no, sorry, Wind Waker started the trend of that because Wind Waker had these little barrel things that you go into and you can go back to where you were. Though it's not really saving out there, it's just that when you have to save and you're at the beginning, and then you can just go to where that barrel is at and then go in there and it'll go to the middle or at the end. I think there's 3 of them. You just like, I think you use a bomb. I usually use a bomb to get it. But but in Twilight Princess they had a uku, whatever, for like most of the dungeons. The first 3, and then the other last ones, the second to last one doesn't, and the last one doesn't, of course. But if it's to save your progress, it'll just warp you out of there. She'll have her son warp you out of there, and then you could save and quit, and then you come back. Kind of like what you're seeing in my Let's Play. I do that. Sometimes I go in there real quick and then start when I'm already there, but that's what I do. Hope my mom's not calling me. I thought I heard a Katie, but yeah. Anyways, but yeah, in Skyward Sword, it's a lot different. They have statues posted in different places of the dungeon. I think it's like right before the boss, usually. When it's in the middle, it's gonna be before the boss, and you just save there. You can save and quit, or you can save and continue. And if you need to save and quit, I think there's be other statues in the dungeon where you can save and quit. That's good and bad, but it's like if I'm not there and done, and it's like I don't know where the statue's at and have to wait a while and it'll be like really late, and then be like, okay, there's a statue. Other than just saving and quitting right then. But like I said, that's good and bad. Like a certain point in the dungeon or in somewhere else, it's like it's good. You want to save your progress there, so you can start there instead of trying to figure out, okay, where were you? Where did it leave you at? And stuff like that. Which sometimes when I had to save and quit, and then I'm at one certain point, and I want you guys to see me do it right away and not have me, wait till I get all the way there and have to talk about something. I mean, I love to talk to you about something. Sometimes I don't know what to say, and it's just like an awkward silence. Don't like that. So I just, find where I'm at. But yeah, with that one, you just find the statue, and it'll just have you start where the statue's at. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's good and bad. Another thing that I thought was interesting in Skyward Sword, just several things that was interesting in Skyward Sword, because it's the only actual Wii game, because Twilight Princess isn't actually a Wii game. It went over to the Wii game, but it was what was it? Yeah, it was a GameCube game, like Wind Waker. See, they both got like HD remake though, but Twilight got it on the in the Wii first, and then HD, and then they just jumped to the HD thing with the Wii U for Wind Waker. Sorry about that. I had to get the laundry out. Um, had to edit something out. But I'm back. Okay, I was talking about. Oh yeah, that they did that for the Wind Waker. So with Skyward Sword, like I said, it's the only actual Wii game. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to fold clothes. Yeah, just what you gotta do every day, well, almost every day. Anyways, yeah. So since it's the only Wii game, it takes advantage of like the Wii Motion, like the Wii Plus thing. So everything, like all the sword attacks, Twilight Princess is not too much trouble doing that, but in Skyward Sword it can be, because you have to be exactly accurate. And like if you're trying to like do the I forgot what it's called. But you know when you have a sword and you go like this and you go like that, yeah, I have to figure out where my hand goes. And it's really hard to try to do it really correct since it keeps wanting to slash instead of just poke. I'm just gonna call it a poke till I figure out what it is. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what it's actually called. And yeah. But yeah, it's really hard to do that, but it's not so bad. But yeah, it has an interesting way to like when you finish off an enemy, because in Twilight Princess you just push a button, and when it says finish you just push A and it automatically does it. But in Skyward Sword you use both the Wiimote and the nunchuck, and you go like that, and that's actually pretty cool. And also, instead of just lifting they're pushing a button and then have a what's it called? uh, why did I forget what it was called? But a little cutscene. Yeah, cutscene of Link pulling out the sword. Instead of that, they have it where you pull it out yourself. You get A and you have your Wii like down, like you're about to lift it up the sword. You just push A and go shh, and you raise it up. You have to raise it up a certain way, so you have to have your arm like that, and it's like whoa, because it's for a while. And when you have your musical, when you have your musical instrument, which is a harp at this time, I had to actually strum it, and it could be hard to like strum and do a good music. I had to do a concert of like something when I broke a chandelier to get the heart piece. But it's like, wait a minute, how is music, picking pumpkins, delivering soup, gonna fix that? I mean, it's not like it gives me any money. I mean, if he's like, oh, you're gonna pay for this, how about getting some rupees? Like, okay, I'll just go down below and cut grass and all that stuff, defeat enemies, find treasure down there, and I got tons of rupees. Here you go. Now you can buy, now I can fix it. But instead, it's just manual labor that fixes it for some reason. Kind of weird, right? Very, very weird. Oh yeah, probably noticed my closet. I have a sweater right there. It's really comfortable, but it's really like, oops, I was not pointing at it. It's really soft. I think I'm pointing at it now. Now. Yeah, and a Giants jersey. And stuff. I don't have like old dresses, which I don't know why I still have that. I should probably give that away. Probably need to get washed first. But yeah, because usually I have my closet closed, but because you can usually see the other things that are drawn, but right now it's open. And you can see I look good, Charlotte. I just wanted to. Sometimes I just randomly talk about something else. But I get back on track, like I said. how does manual labor just magically fix a chandelier? But I guess it's Legend of Zelda, so it doesn't really make any sense. Oh yeah, and you know how in Majora's Mask there's a hand that comes out of a toilet, which that's really creepy. This time it's not a creepy hand. It's a ghost girl's hand who wants paper. I didn't give him the paper because I wanted to get the love story. But if you give the hand the paper, then the other guy that sent the letter to a girl will be upset with you. But then the hand will fall in love with him, so it'll be another love story. Well, and if I ever wanted to play that game again, I might do that part of it. But either way, you get a gratitude crystal, which is what you want for this guy named Butrio, I think. Oh no, he's a demon that wants to be human. The only way is to collect gratitude crystals, which don't know how that turns you human, but whatever. Because obviously works. Because I've seen the walkthrough, which I don't play Skyward Sword anymore, but I do watch someone else do that, like especially the walkthrough, because I just do it no flat, no time flat. I mean, Anyways, I think I got up to the I forgot what kind of shield it was, but there's a shield right before you get the Hylian shield, which is a staple in Zelda. There's always going to be a Hylian shield. May not be the final one you get, but it's the one you get either in the beginning or in the middle. I think, yeah, because in Link to the Past you always have it, I think. No, you don't always have it, sorry. Your uncle gives it to you as well as your sword, so you have that. But then there's the small shield, so you have to upgrade it to a round red shield and then get the mirror shield. In Wind Waker, you have it throughout the game till the almost end, and you get the mirror shield. Sometimes you get a mirror shield, sometimes you get a wind shield first, and then you get the Hylian shield, like in Twilight Princess. In Skyward Sword, you get it very, very late, like really late in the game. But it's a little newer because there's an item thing where you can't hold certain items, you have to switch out and all that stuff instead of magically being able to fit all of your items. And I think it has way too many bottles because you only need like 4. Sometimes you don't even need like a whole lot of what you do, what you have. But I think they did like 5. Yeah, like 5. That's a little bit too much. But the cool thing is that one of the cool items in the game, the beetle is a replacement for the boomerang, which is always a staple in Zelda, but they changed it up. That one they have the beetle. It's kind of like a seeker kind of thing, so you can you activate it, it'll see things really far. Like if you don't know what's there, maybe send the beetle out and it'll see what it is and retrieve stuff for you, or hit a switch or something like that. And it's really cool the way they did that. And of course the whip, because they did have like a grappling hook, like in Wind Waker, where you can grapple things and you can swing on over, but you have the whip, which does that. And also effective in the boss in the dungeon that you get it from. And you can pick up its own sword. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty cool about Skyward Sword. So there's a lot of cool things about it, and then there's some things about it. One of the bosses, like, it's so straightforward. Just shoot the eye, that's it. Even though that dungeon has like what's it called? Time warp stones, and also orbs. And the orbs you pick up and you go around, and while you have it, everything around you becomes like the past, I guess. It looks newer, so it's not the future; it's the past. Because the present, it's like all like sandy and stuff. Sandy. Like they did that in another dungeon before when I got the Gus Bellows, which it's kind of similar to another one, except that it's different because I think blows instead of sucks. Like the, I forgot. Oh, Gust Star, whatever it's called. Oh, Gust Jar. I forgot, but it was from Minish Cap. But it's different because it blows it. And you use that to clean up a house too. Yeah, you had to clean up a house. I think that's about 15 minutes. I can go a little bit more. But yeah, all the items are cool. You can even look up like all Skyward Sword items and see all of them because there's it's pretty good, especially when you get the double claw shot early and you get both of them at the same time instead of in Twilight Princess where you get one in that like bed temple and then one in the later temple, which it's not anytime soon. It's like, oh yeah, that I forgot. The second dungeon to the second to last dungeon is the one that doesn't have that at all. You have Uko, but it usually just warps you to the store, and then you have to go and find your way back to where you want. And then even if it warps you back to the dungeon, you're outside, and you go in, and yeah. So with that one, I definitely just like go to where I was and then start the video or something. But another thing I'm talking about, this is kind of was not like really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for last because that one, oh. But the flying, it's okay because actually when I first played it, it was pretty cool because the first time I flied in the game, I mean I rode a boat before. That was before I got more into Twilight Princess because I was like, I want to play Zelda game, but I'm not going back to Skyward Sword, and you'll find out why when I talk about it. But you know, the flying isn't too bad in certain parts. That was cool in the race when the race at the beginning to see how it'll go on to be at night. Yeah. And I had an adventure trying to find where my bird's at. Is that gross, or I call them gross. When I saw him, I was like, oh, it's gross. No, I'm gonna call him gross. But you know, he's helpful later. He humbles himself and redeems his character, and he helps Link to save Zelda and stuff. You know, because he likes Zelda too. That's mainly why he was a jerk. Because he loves Zelda, but you know, Zelda loves Link, and Link loves Zelda, and you know, classic love story. But there was like triangle, but you know, only a triangle for Groose because like he thinks that he should be with Zelda, and Zelda's like, you're a jerk. I like Link. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of that. So yeah, I found a bird because he and his goon buddies like trapped my bird, and I had to go and find him. Of course, tutorial for the sword, but it was necessary because I mean, when you do a Wii game, in Twilight Princess, it wasn't too bad because I mean I figured out some controls already what to do, but Skyward Sword is a little more complicated because it's accurate. It has to be accurate. It's so frustrating. Anyways. Oh yeah, for the spin attack, you have to do both the Wii remote and the nunchuck. I forgot to say about that, but yeah, once I found my bird, I could fly, and it's pretty good flying, you know, and I had to figure out how to land, though. But it's cool as that sackcloth, so at the end of the game, I mean, at the end of that race, if you won, get sailcloth, where you can land safely, just use that, and then safely. I had to do that like several times because I was outside the circle or I didn't figure out how to get the sailcloth out. And she's like, oh, sorry, Link, let's do it again. And it's like, oh. Yeah, the first time, though, she like pushes you because at first she's like, you know what happens, don't you? And Link's like, is it a kiss? And then she's like, push! That was so funny. Yeah, I can't figure out the time right now. I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at how much time I have. Yeah, but so like I said, the flying was okay. You had to avoid some tornadoes in the just like you have to avoid some hurricanes when you were in Wind Waker. But it gets more interesting, like the music. But to the music, where you have to give music mostly is because of the thing that I'm going to talk about. The trial gates to enter the Silent Realm. Yeah, a lot of fans are like, what the heck? No, I don't like them. Because it's like a stealth kind of thing. And I did some stealth in some of the games, like in Wind Waker, at the beginning of the first dungeon, you had to be all stealthy and stuff. And, yeah, don't really like that much. I mean, I figured out where to go, but it's like I had to be in a barrel most of the time, and I'm like button happy and want to move, and so it's really hard for me not to push a button and accidentally get myself caught. So I was like, I have to be all stealthy and then hurry up. Sometimes I want to hurry up, get those tears, and then go. And that was bad for the first one. For the Pharaoh Woods. I looked on the walkthrough and he said, oh, that's like the easiest one. It's like, not if you don't know anything of what you're doing. Not when you don't know what you're doing. I filled that several times. And when I did get all the tears, all 15, I was like, yes! And then I jumped down, waking water, woke up the guardians. Oh, crap. Yeah, and then they caught me, and then I had to do it again. This time, I did it right. But I was like, oh, thank goodness that's over. Oh, great, there's 2 more, what? So I did 1 more, though. I stopped for a while, but I did 1 more after seeing the walkthrough more. I'm like, I think I can handle this. I think I got caught once. But then I was very lucky because I was growing up and it was about to run out of time. And I got it just in time, and I was able to go there, and I'm surprised I was able to sneak past that one thing that was so tight, because sometimes it doesn't really work, and I get impatient, and then I fail. But, yeah, I'm not going back to that. There's 2 more, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going back to it. If I want to see that, I would just watch a walkthrough of Skyward Sword and see them complete it. Okay, now I think I'm running out of time. And thumbs up if you hate the Silent Realms, and also if you actually completed it all and hate it more than I do because I only played 2 of them. Okay, so anyways, thanks for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, you can subscribe. You can like it and share it with friends. Also, you can subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it if you did. And I'm gonna put links down below to the previous video game blogs, Video Game Blog 9 and Video Game Blog 8. I can't talk too fast. Just try not to make this video game too long. It's fine. Shoot, now I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, and I'll also put a link down to the videos I liked, to my channel, and and my first video game blog. Check that out. And if you need help if you're playing Skyward Sword, I'm going to put down the link to zeldadungeon.net on the on the Skyward Sword page, or just in general, and you can look for the Skyward Sword game. Okay, so I think that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!